Yes, yes, there we are, guys. Woo! It is Sunday. This means it's a drink with Brink time. So, in this show, I talk with other indie creators about their careers and lives and books and campaigns because I'm kind of done with mainstream entertainment, guys. And indie is where the fun is where the creativity is, and the passion, guys. So yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend, a very warm weekend. So make sure you keep hydrated, right? So yeah, let's see. What can I tell you today? What can I tell you? I don't have any updates about any campaigns because everything is shipped out. So yeah, but I can show you something else, guys. I got something. I received something from someone. I received this little package. So let me show you what I got. So this is from a former guest. He was so grateful that he had this made for me. So a little letter here. I'm not going to read that, but there's something else in here. So he sent me this original piece. Look at this, guys. Original art by Harry Simus. Harry Simus is the artist, and I think it's based on a Deodato cover, like an homage, right? And it features like Rogue. So Rogue's created by Dave Tomasi. So his character taking her chance, taking on American Bliss, right? It's wonderful. I love it. Thank you so much, Dave, and thank you, Harry, for sending me this. Excellent. I love it. So let me put this back in the tube. Guys. All right. And there we go. Let me put it over here. Right. Whew, that was excellent. Let's see who's in the chat. If we have some people in the chat. Yes, we do. We have Mike. Mike's in the chat. Fan of JDN, Genuine and Dark Souls Comics. He says, good day and a good chair dancing to you, Dave. Yes. Were you dancing also, Mike? Always gets me in the mood, right? So I hope you're having a good day, Mike. Thank you for joining us. And we have Ryu. Hello, Ryu. How are you, man? There we go. Again, he says, yes, welcome. Yes, it's very hot. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot everywhere, except on the North Pole. Gorgeous original art. You're lucky, sucker. Right. And Tony Horton. Tony Horton is also here. Hello, everyone. Hope all is well with you. Shoebox Heroes 2019. Why is it always Shoebox Heroes 2019, Tony? It's now 2023. Come on, man. And Odin Dasco. Welcome, Odin. Good day to you, Dave and chat. Hello, hello. Excellent. Already people are coming in. Join us. Share out the stream. Let's get some more people in here. Let's have a little party because we have a wonderful guest. So usually I have guests that make comic books, right? They have comic book campaigns or even novels, even sometimes, or animation. And I think this is the first time I had a guest on who made a game, so a card game. So we're going to talk about that. So let's see if I have everything in place so I can announce him. There we go. All right. Let's welcome to the show Mr. William Dalebout. Woo!
Hello. It's a very upbeat show.
Hello, William.
Hello. I really dig the ambient down tempo funk guitar in your intro.
Yes,
That's different.
it's the theme, man. Trying to find the right theme for the show.
It's a theme.
You should see my first ever show was a complete mess. So slowly you do this like 2 years, and slowly you get some kind of format. The format creates
gradual
itself.
improvement. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just so.
Whew. Hello, William. How are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's very warm, but that's cool. That's no problem. We bought this huge like air conditioning system like last Friday. So we've been testing it the entire weekend. And
where are you even? I'm not even sure.
What? Sorry?
Where are you?
I'm in the Netherlands.
What part?
The south.
What part of the south?
Near Roermond.
Oh, right on.
Limburg.
Okay. Daleboutsweg is in Berghamstede in Zeeland.
Oh, Zeeland? Really?
Yeah.
Right. So you ever go there, right?
Oh, I've never been. My parents have. But
your parents have. So your parents are Dutch, or your grandparents, or what?
My father's family is all Dutch. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Cool.
Right
so you never had the urge to visit the Netherlands?
Oh, urge, sure, but not the money, I guess.
Right. Yeah. There's not much money in creating card games.
Yeah, I used to have my agent used to be in Amsterdam.
Right.
Yeah, shop around. They're still they dropped me. We'll get to that, I'm sure, when you ask me why I'm doing this.
Why are you doing this? Yeah. All right. Let's see if I missed anyone in the chat. No, I don't think so. Mike says Dave chooses music. I don't hear others play on their streams.
It's true.
Yeah. All right. Before we talk about anything else, that's the theme of the show. I need to ask you, William, what are you drinking today?
Coffee. It is 2 a.m. and I'm trying to stay awake.
Sure. All right. Mm-hmm. Coffee. Great.
Sorry.
Right. No, that's. Look, man, I don't.
I have a bottle of tequila over there. I can just like hold it. Wave at the camera.
For later today, right?
Yeah.
So you are a so do you create other things besides card games?
Yeah, well, I used to be a professional graphic designer for many years. Yeah, like I said, my agency was in the Netherlands. Shop around. Where am I at? Well, the place I'm closest to is Wuhan, China. I'm about 60 miles out.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit! China, close to China.
No, in China, very close to Wuhan.
In China. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
we were the second city in the world quarantined.
Wow. Holy shit,
Mhm.
man. So why do you live there? Why do you
Well, currently I live here because I can't leave. I can't get on a plane because I refuse to take the experimental inoculation. But
they're still on that?
hmm? Oh yeah. Oh, the
They're
United
still
States.
on
I
that?
can't. You can't go to the United States unless you're vaccinated, and I don't think
Really?
I want to do that. So we're going to stay here and wait for this all to blow over, and I think eventually it will.
So what happened? So you traveled there for vacation or what?
Oh no, no, no. I've been living here. I was in Japan for many many years, and then I guess we could tell that story. I worked for a criminal internet company, and the CEO got arrested, and I got blacklisted. And so at the time, they were recruiting uh, Japanese speaking engineers in Dalian, China. And so me and a bunch of other people just kind of moved over there and took that job. And from there on, it was just, I don't know, it was easier to stay than leave.
Right. Holy
Yeah.
shit. That's quite the story, right? So
Yeah. Yes.
yeah. Wow. So we kind of forced this way. It's that's needed.
Yeah. Well, the plan is to, honestly, uh, I'm mostly here because I don't want to have a job. I'd rather make things for a living. And I
Right.
don't think I could do that living in a first world country where you have to like pay $2,000 every month just to exist.
Right.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's a crazy situation, for sure, man, for sure. Um, but I take it you do need to pay something to live there, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just much less. We live way out in the sticks. Like, well, Wuhan is way out in the sticks
Right.
where it's very inexpensive to live. So, um, if I have a really bad month, don't sell very much, doesn't matter. Just, you can just coast for a while. It's not a critical
Really?
situation.
Wow. Wow. Other people would get stressed, man. But this is
I
this the way
know.
you love to live,
Well, I don't know, right? Why work for somebody else? Even if you don't make a whole lot of money doing it, it's much more enjoyable to do your own thing.
right? Right. Exactly.
I'm not
Exactly.
saying we're not doing well because we're doing all right, but uh, yeah, if that's the reason, fear that if for some reason things were to start going really terribly, I wouldn't want it to be a crisis. How about that?
Right. So you're there, and you decided to make this card game, right? So you were
Yeah.
a graphic designer, and now used those skills to
Yeah, in
create this game.
2016, I backed the wrong guy for president, and I kind of lost everything. You know how that goes. Well, everybody in the Comics Gate, right, thing has been canceled for some reason or another. Being friends with the wrong guy, or backing the wrong guy, or saying the wrong thing. I did that. I backed the wrong guy, and I said the wrong thing, and lost all my clients, lost my representation. It's like, oh well, um, gosh. And you know how it goes. There's like that. There's no path back. Like there's no ritual you can do to like get back in everybody's good graces. Just like they just want you to go die in a ditch, and I wasn't ready to do that just yet. So I was like, well, maybe I
So
can.
that was your graphic design jobs. You were basically fired there because of that.
Well, I was freelance.
A
And
freelance, right?
I had
Okay.
I had an agent. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah, sure,
yeah.
sure. Right. And no one wanted to hire you anymore.
What? Trying to think of stuff that people might have seen. Oh, I did some illustration for Vrij Nederlands.
For Vrij Nederland, really?
Yeah, I don't have it on hand, but yeah, I did some illustration work for them. I did a big thing of Geert Wilders with the hair, right?
Yeah, yeah. Vrij Nederland, yeah. Well, Nederland is getting less and less vrij
That's
every
what I
day.
hear.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a crazy world, man. So, but you're trying to make the most of the situation.
Yeah, and print. I'm pretty confident in my graphic design skills, and I've always wanted to write something. And I know how to. I had the connections to have it all printed and shipped and all that. I know how to do that because I've done it for other people. And so I just decided to go do the thing, and been doing it ever since.
Okay, so you've been making this game for a few years now.
Well, I have several games actually.
Several.
Yeah. Well, I have Virtue Signal. That's the main one. That's the one people really.
Right.
Here's a mock-up. I had this mocked up. This is going to be the new one. Can you see that?
It's a mock-up of a new expansion.
This is the expansion. It's probably not going to be this tall, and I've changed the name. It was People's Republic, and I changed it to NPC because it's funnier. It's actually empty.
Right.
But I had this made to photograph it, and then I had to change the name, so now it's useless. Now I just wave it at cameras. Like, see?
Right. Cool.
And there's Deplorables. There's the first expansion, and the original game is behind you on the background right there.
On the nice background. Yeah.
Very nice background.
Excellent. So what gave you the idea or inspiration that you wanted to make this game?
It's a game about canceling and being canceled, right?
Right. Yes.
So
it made sense.
After the experience, I molded over.
Yeah.
This is a game, right? This is a game. Like there are game theory mechanics to this, right? You accuse somebody of a thing and it stops them, it slows them down. It's not like you could tell the issues, right, that people talk about. They don't really care about the issues, right? If they cared about it, they would go do something, right? And not talk about it. They just go do it, right? I care about this, so I'm going to go, improve the thing. But it's a mechanism for getting leverage over other people. It's about one-upmanship. That's all it's about. And so that's what this game is about. It's just a political one-upmanship by accusing people of things, and then you perform the virtue signal, the act of oblation. What do you call it? That absolves you of guilt, that boosts your prestige.
Right. In the real world, that never happens really. When you're guilty, right?
Well, they will try.
Yes,
they'll try. Yes. Put on the dashiki and take the knee in the Capitol or whatever. Bizarre, strange things. Yeah.
Okay, so you wanted to make this game. Let's see. So we have a few expansions right now. So the first game, the base pack, the base game.
Yes.
How long ago did that was that released?
Crowdfunded in late 2018 and shipped early 2019. So yeah, so about 50,000. Sold about 50,000 of them so far. Just me and
50,000.
Oh, all together, like all the expansions.
Yeah.
All that. Yeah. All together.
Excellent.
Yeah, sure, easy. 1,000 and then close to 1,000 in the initial campaign, and then subsequently through the store and subsequent campaigns. Yeah, about 50,000.
Excellent, man. Yeah. People seem to respond well to this.
Yes.
At least a portion of people, right? There are people who.
Well, yes, and there's the other people who it makes very angry, and the fact that it makes them very angry makes the people that like it even more, because the game it extends out into the real world, right?
Yes. It's kind of the best marketing you can have, right? Because this game was banned on some other platforms.
Everywhere, even Twitter. Not so much now, but yeah, banned twice off of Kickstarter, banned off GameFound, which is a crowdfunding site just for board games. Quartermaster Logistics, which is a place that a lot of game makers use to do their fulfillment. They kicked me out. Who else? Banned from Life from Google Ads. Was banned from Twitter, but now seems to be okay. And Facebook has banned me many times. They blacklisted my URL. If you go to my store, it'll redirect to a place called Stonk Solutions, which I had to do because Facebook, blacklisted the URL, which is something they only do to like actual hate groups or like terrorist organizations.
Holy shit, man!
Yeah,
it's really crazy.
It's really light satire. It's not even as bad as like a South Park or something like that.
No, but even then, South Park exists. These things should exist.
They should exist. Yeah, satire makes life worth living.
Exactly, man. Mike says publicity is publicity as opposed to official censorship.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, it's completely weird situation. Luckily, you can now like promote your stuff on Twitter. But it was.
I'm still banned from advertising, and I don't know why. They won't tell me. But
oh, really?
I can talk, and I'm not censored most of the time.
Right. So then, so you couldn't put your game anywhere, right? So
no.
But then
Amazon too, banned from there.
Yes. But then FundMyComic was.
Yeah,
was something that happened.
It was something we were talking about doing. Like, we need our own thing. So it's like you start hearing about what these Comicsgate guys are doing. Like, well, you hear about Indiegogo, obviously. You hear about that a lot. And the guy who Ethan Van Schrijver is the guy who made apparently Indiegogo like a thing, and then they just turned around and punished him.
Yeah,
that's what I heard. So we hear about these things like in the board game community, such as it is. I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. So then I heard like Luke Stone is doing this FundMyComic thing, and I was like, I'm all in. I'm going to take a hit on the next campaign. I don't care. I'm all in. We're going to build this thing up. We got to have our own thing.
Exactly.
So I'm bringing all my guys. I'm throwing all my guys at it. Guys, like, come support this thing and support these other guys. There's quite a bit of crossover between the board games and comic book spaces anyway.
Yeah, a lot of the audience have some overlap, right?
Yes, quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Almost a complete circle.
Yes. And then you have platforms like what was the name? Crowdfunder, and then
that.
So you had the problems with Indiegogo, with Kickstarter, and all that this guy from Crowdfunder, the owner, had to do was say, look, man, everyone is welcome here, and it would have blown up. The entire Crowdfunder platform would have blown up. There wouldn't have been any need for FundMyComic. But he went the same route as the rest. So it's really strange. So these are like like platforms of which you would think that they are there to support small businesses to do their own thing, right? But if you think wrong, then no, you don't have any access.
Yeah,
so thank God.
I think people think that the majority of the criticism I get represents the majority of people, which isn't the case. Right?
No,
I don't complain about things ever, and nobody I know does either. But the people who complain are like, that's what they do. They're not even customers, the people who complain.
Exactly.
But they're professional complainers.
Right.
You can ignore them, and it doesn't hurt you a bit. Not a bit.
No, it's really
they don't
weird.
Have any money.
I hate this game. Okay, then don't buy it. Cool, that's great.
It's true. They're not customers. They'll come in and like, burr, 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 burr. Like, if you changed this and made this person a different okay, well then would you buy one? Or like, no. Like, okay, well then, I got a business to run.
Exactly. Oh, I think. Did I forget something? Wait, let me check for a moment if I forgot. No, I didn't. I didn't forget. So it's now time for a little commercial.
Okay.
Little commercial. There we go. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. You made it yourself, the trailer.
Sure. Yes. It's all
Excellent.
artwork from the game. It's all new artwork, no old artwork.
Mm-hmm. Mike says, "I'm so confused by this message."
Good. It's just fun.
All right, let me see it present, share the screen, and then we go to this one. Wait, no, this one, FundMyComic. There we go. This is basically the page for the expansion, right? But you can get the original base game also.
You can. I realized the everything with the expansion is quite a commitment because this is expansion number 2. If you don't want to commit that hard, I would be offended. I should have done this the other way. I should have packaged this for. This was the campaign that I pulled off of Indiegogo because they shadow banned it. And,
right.
Yeah, that was for like my existing guys, my existing customers. For FundMyComic, I should have made it for new customers, and it didn't do that. But oh well, next time.
Well, it doesn't really seem to harm you. Look at this. You raised more than 8K. 120 backers. That's fantastic.
It's not as much as we're used to, but
no,
it's okay. We're in it for the long haul.
Well, you know, it's a new platform. Also, the platform is new.
Yep.
It all takes time. And for someone who has been like blacklisted everywhere, this isn't too bad, man.
Yeah.
It looks really. It looks so professional, man. This is.
Thank you very much. Well, I am a professional.
Yeah, you are a professional. This is your job now, right?
Yeah, it's my job. Well, it was my job before, and it's also my job now.
Right. All right. So what are the rules? So this game.
Well, I get a lot of criticism saying that, like, oh, you're just this is very much like a card game called the INWO, like Illuminati New World Order, which is true. They are kind of similar, but it's accidentally we're kind of modeling similar things. It started out as kind of like Millborns. You're familiar with Millborns, the card racing game?
No.
It's a game where you just count up miles, right? Where everybody's playing a race car, and every turn you just put down, I drove 50 miles, 100 miles, 200 miles. But then the other players can put like hazards on you. You got a flat tire, your engine broke down, you ran out of gas, right? And you need to get the remedy before you can start driving again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the first iteration was like that. And then instead of that's kind of very linear and not very fun. So split it into 4. So like there's 4 alignments. They are economics, identity, race, and politics, I believe. And the red, yellow, green, and blue, right? So there are these 4 directions that you can go, and like 4 different kinds of hazards, right? So all the microaggressions and all the virtue signals will be color coded. Like this represents this, this represents that. So. Right. Right, and then after that, well, like maybe just like a running count isn't so interesting, so we'll like put it out on the table and like grow it, kind of like dominoes, like so your coalition kind of grows out. Right? Mm-hmm. So you start with like your character card in the middle here, as you can see. This is Captain Fedora, and then he has these NPC cards. And while I was like developing this, the NPC meme. Like we were just about to go to print, the NBC meme became popular. Like, that's perfect, right? These aren't points; they're guys. And I put the little heads on them, like, and yeah, it fits so well. And so the guys can grow out like that. And when you get to 15, you are the winner. And to stop you, slow you down, you put you'll have like a hand of 7 cards, and you put a microaggression on them. And that stops that branch of their coalition from growing. And then to remove it, you have to get the correct color of virtue signal to get it removed. That's the base game. There are many. It gets quite complicated. It's almost up to 700 cards. So
Wow, fantastic. That's great. So these are like character cards that you can start with.
They're all different. They all have different things they can do.
So do they have like special abilities or something or
Yes.
effects?
Yes, some of them are, well, I'll do the easy ones. Uh, Gender is a thing in the game,
All
right?
right.
So the brood matriarch up here is gender flexible, so she has little things she can change her gender anytime she wants. So any card that comes along like that is gendered, she can interpret it basically any way that is beneficial to her. Like I identify as this time today, and I identify as that. She's my favorite. She's the one I always play.
All right.
And then the Marxist academic here, he has powers where he can redistribute everybody's points and everybody's cards. The Trustafarian, her thing is that she's a good dumpster diver. So the discard pile is called the dumpster in the game, right? And so like once per game, she can go digging in the dumpster and pick out whatever card she wants.
All right. Cool, man. Excellent. So yeah, so for every like effect you could think of, you created a new character.
Yes.
Right? Yes.
The two ones. Well, this is obviously Taylor Lorenz down here, right? The journalist. In designing the game, like I guess we try to like keep it balanced, but humor always comes ahead of balance. So if something is just funny, I'll put it in the game, even if maybe unbalances a little bit. She can. Well, there are things called artifacts, which are like permanent modifiers. And one of the artifacts you can get is called a blue check mark, like the Twitter blue check mark. And you can put it underneath an NPC, and that makes them like invulnerable to like whatever. Anyway, her thing is that she can confiscate any blue check mark from any player. And her second thing is that she can quit the game anytime she wants. Which, didn't win, but also you didn't lose.
Right. It's so much fun to put together, right?
Yes, it's very much fun.
So it's not that difficult to think of expansion packs. You have so much going on. You can.
Like every year, I get
expanding
messages all the time. Are you going to make a card out of this? Are you going to make a card out of this? And usually the answer is no, because it's something that was like popular that day, and like you gotta weigh it. You gotta balance it out. Like, is this going to be remembered 2 years from now, 5 years from now? But you can see I put Bud Light in there. That's definitely going to be remembered 10 years from now.
Bud Light
thing. Yeah. If you scroll down.
Oh.
Yeah, this is still the old game. Blah blah blah. Down.
I still like it, man. I still like it. Down even further.
Right there in the middle. There's
Bud Light. All right. Yes.
I called that one Brand Suicide.
Brand Suicide. The Diary of Doom. Ghost of
Kiev.
No. It doesn't ring a bell for me. No.
Oh, it was a thing that the media was running. That there was like this Ukrainian fighter pilot called the Ghost of Kiev who downed like all these Russian jets, and they were using footage from a video game. It was hilarious.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
Yeah, maybe I misgauged that one. I've done that before. Just misgauged.
Yeah, well, I think in order to make this game, you need to be up to date with everything. So you have to watch the news and you have to read a lot of stuff, right?
Yep. Spend a lot of time on Twitter.
I kind of stopped watching the news, man. Make me depressed. Social man. It all looks really nice.
Thank you.
The weather balloon, I remember. I remember that one. These are different colors also.
Well, yeah, okay. This is extra content for the Deplorables expansion right here, which is the first expansion we did. People said, why don't you, why are you only attacking leftists? Why don't you attack the right? I'm like, okay. So the Deplorables is satirizing the right wing, but I think in a unique way. Basically, it's a parody of what people on Twitter think a right winger is. So in this, the Deplorables are like part computer criminal, part school shooter, right? Part corporate executive, and all those things rolled into one. They're just like horrible monsters.
Cool. Slap fighting mechanics.
Yeah, and that's another thing that's been added to the game. So when you get to the end of the game now, rather than it used to be that you get to 15 and then the game ends, which was kind of a flaw because it's possible to like just get the right cards and completely shut other players out, where you just play. There are plots and modifiers where you can just like the girls can't play and they can't get that removed in time. You just game was over in 5 minutes. This way, there's an end game state. It's like an end game crisis, right? Where the game rules change, and anybody, regardless of their of how many points they have, has a chance to take down the winner, right? With these debate mechanics, and rather than actual debate, they're all like you see on the internet, very immature, slap fighting things, right?
Yeah.
Like,
confusing rant, meltdown.
Yeah. This was blue one here is pitiful blubbering, right? So it's all for comedy.
Yeah. Well, it works, man. It's really funny.
It is fun to play.
Funny stuff.
It's not just
Yeah, you have to. Did you have to do a lot of like test plays?
Tons. Mm-hmm.
So and then you get your family got bored playing this game with you.
No, not my family. I have a group, and we have testers. Like, I have dedicated people.
All right, good.
Oh, and this is just a joke.
All the Gretas.
Oops, all Gretas. Should I explain that?
No.
Okay.
I get it.
People demanded that I make that, and apparently people are backing it. So,
well, I think it's basically the same. Only everything is replaced by Gretas. Something.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just 216 of the same card. I made it as a joke, and I mocked it up, and I was like, oops, all Gretas. And people's like, you should make that. I'm like, no. Breaks the game. It's ridiculous. Why would you want this? But apparently they want it. There are some virtue signal completionists out there who must have it.
Yes, of course. Excellent. So do you have more ideas for upcoming expansions?
Oh, I think this game, like rules-wise, like major expansions, it's done. I don't want it to be one of those games where it just expands infinitely. The ones where, like, I don't know. I can't think of one. Magic or whatever, where to get into the game, you have to spend like $1,000, and it's
yeah. And even
I don't want to be one of
cards
those
there that actually broke the game too. So,
yes, several.
Yes,
it's very comforting to have Magic the Gathering out there. Like as bad as I screw these rules up, I can never do as bad as Magic the Gathering. How dare you? Exactly.
Okay, I backed this. I think I bought the base game.
Oh, thank you very much. Very good.
I think so. I think I just bought this one. Okay, let's see what you got here in the perks. You have the participation award. It's just basically like support.
Yes, here's a gold star and a whoop on the nose. Mm-hmm.
Right. Then you have tabletop gaming consent forms.
Yes. Another joke.
Sure. Yeah, it's really crazy now. I think now in Sweden, one of the Scandinavian countries, right? You have this epidemic of women accusing men of harassing them and stuff, and
Really?
it can completely ruin a man's life, right? So there is this company now, a Scandinavian company, that invented this app.
Oh,
That
really?
if you get together. So you meet someone at the bar. You have to use the app to consent, and then it's legal. So you can show when someone accuses you, you can show, look, she signed
consented.
this.
Here's your signature and her thumbprint.
Yes, it's really crazy.
I guess you have to. Yeah, this is completely legally non-negotiable. I'm pretty sure any lawyer would look at this and throw it out. But it's mostly played for jokes.
Sure. Yeah. But you can actually fill it in, right? It's
it's going to be real.
Right.
And you can drop it on your gaming group. All right, everybody fill these out. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Cool. So this is a 32 double-sided forms.
Yes, 32. Bundle of 32.
Right, okay.
Double-sided forms.
Then you have the old Greta's expansion. Which is basically the same card.
Yep.
And then we have the base game. So new, so people who are new to your game, this is the one they wanted to get, right?
Yep. If you're new and don't want a big commitment, that's just the one you should get.
Right. Yes. So it's a card game parody of social justice activism. In Virtue Signal, you play as one of 12 different social justice warriors. The object simply is to attract a coalition of NPC followers to your cause. The first player to 15 is the winner. May the wokest warrior win. Fantastic. Then you have the Deplorables, which is also an expansion. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Another expansion is called NPC.
That's the new one. This is for one guy. A guy what FundMyComic doesn't let you do multiples of the same thing, and he wanted 3. I was like, okay, well, I'll make you a tier for 3, and it's just for him, and he's the only one who backed it.
Yeah. Well, sure, that's easy to do, right? Customer asks, and we provide. And this is all the things.
All the things. So many things. You get everything.
Except for the Gretas.
Oh, no, it has the Gretas.
Right
Oops, Gretas right in the middle.
All right. Oops, Gretas. Yeah, I see now. All right. Excellent. You ship worldwide?
Of course.
Yeah. Beautiful.
They're heavy, though. They're heavier than comics.
Yes.
If they're going to Europe, unfortunately, they do cost a bit. One of these costs about £1. So, and £1 to Europe costs about $20-30, unfortunately.
For one game, for one box.
Nothing I can do about it.
No, I know.
If you're domestic, if you're in the United States, though, it's really cheap.
Really?
Yeah.
So domestic United States, but you live in China, right? So how do you do that?
Oh, I don't ship them from my house. I have a warehouse in Texas. Or in Colorado now. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I see.
Yes, it's a business.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. You also have your own website. I know you have your own website.
I do.
Let me stop this for a moment.
The store has actually become the website. I haven't updated the website in quite a long time.
All right.
I think I'm going to retire it because it doesn't do anything.
This website is called InstallRiot.com. That's your brand name, the company.
Yes, that's the rules page you're on.
Oh, right. I didn't know. I just. Oh, we need to start here. Okay.
I made her eyes vibrate. Do you see that?
Yes.
I spent an hour
tension behind the eyes. Yeah. Yes. Oh my God! Tell me more. Yeah. It's a good looking page, man.
Thank you.
I'm not sure you should take this down. This is like a cool hub.
Most of this is on the store page already.
This is not the store page.
No. If you hit the shop button up there, that'll take you to the store.
This one?
Up here. upper right where it says shop.
Oh, shop, right.
Uh-huh. There you go. This is much better. It's much faster too.
All right. Yes. Yes, you can get everything here. Also, beautiful.
Yes.
What's this? Another game?
Oh yeah, that's the big game.
The big game?
That's this guy right here.
Oh, wait. 1 sec. Let me... Can you show it?
Oh, hang on. Oh, this guy right here.
Wait.
This thing is I took all the money that I earned from Virtue Signal. I made this, which is it's a much bigger and a much better game in my opinion. Not nearly as popular though because it's very big and very heavy.
Right. So is this also a card game or is it something
Oh
else?
no, this is a board game with you can see the miniatures.
Right.
It's an Antifa satire where you burn down Portland and build up a slacker Marxist utopia.
Oh, this is the...
Yeah.
You can buy it, right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Tell me more. What's that? Oh, the same page. Same page.
Yes.
Okay. So this has miniatures even.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Must be... Oh, look at this. You have some good reviews, except for Magic Pink. They didn't like it. This is hate speech, pure and simple.
That's the first review I got. I kept that, and then I made her into a character.
Magic Pink, even the name.
Yeah, here's got young Master Kyle. Can you see that? There he is. Doesn't focus.
Cool. Yeah, it's difficult to focus on.
And then there's Magic Pink right there.
Magic Pink.
Yeah. It's a very big game. Very, very big. 20 pounds. Heavier than Gloomhaven.
Wow. I'm curious about that one also.
Oh, well, we can do another one on this if you like. I'm going to put this on FundMyComic soon. I don't want to... it wouldn't look good if I was running two campaigns simultaneously. So
right.
Once this one goes to the printer, we can talk about putting Portland Occupied Zone up there.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. But this game is brand new.
This game came out last year.
Last year, right.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
So Incel Riot Studios is basically... It's you and it's
me. It's just me.
It's a game studio.
Well, keeping our things open. Want to make greeting cards and FundMyComic talked to me about like doing shirts. I guess we could do shirts.
Yeah.
Studios. Why not?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Mike says that looks inspired by the 2020 Summer of Love and Occupied Seattle.
Yes, it was. Another thing where you look at like there's a game here, like they're burning down real businesses and like real functioning society to like put down a tarp so you can grow potatoes on it. It's a game, right? There are mechanics to it, and it's also very silly. So it's like totally my thing. It's totally our thing.
This looks so good, man. It's really cool.
Thank you.
Really cool. All right, stop the screen. Stop the screen. All right. Is there anything else you like that we need to know about the FundMyComic campaign?
Not at the moment. I am working with FundMyComic to do the All Stars game. You know that where the collaborative where all the comic book creators are going to get together and make make kind of like a fighting game.
Right.
Yeah. Did you see that? I posted that. I kept telling that is me and them.
Right.
It's going to be a co-production between me and them. I'm doing the design.
Right.
And we're going to bring in like 80 or so, like, comic creators. You bring your best character, like the best, like poster quality artwork of your best character and, put it on your card. You can write your own text and like you can select your own powers or whatever, and we'll like work it into a game. It'll be a great way to cross promote, Right? A great way for people who don't know indie comic creators to get to know indie comic creators. A great way for comic creators to get to know each other, right? And if you are a comic creator, it's a good way to get seen.
Yes.
It is entirely promotional, but it was also going to be very much fun.
Right. You haven't started that yet, right?
I have started. I threw up the template. And I guess FundMyComic has been contacting people privately.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak out of turn, but I have it on good authority that there are going to be some major, like, people you've heard of.
Yeah. Yeah, they contacted me also, but I didn't know that you were also part of this.
Yeah, I'm the game expert.
Yes,
such as I am. Yeah.
Fantastic, guys. The link to this campaign is pinned in the chat. It's also in the description of this video. Please go check it out and share it with other people. Back it if you can, or you back just $1 for a participation award. It's all good. It's all good, right? But you're doing a pretty good, man.
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Yeah.
We're in it for the long haul. Yeah, it'll ramp up over time.
Yes.
We need some give, send, go energy.
Gifts and go?
Give, send, go. You're familiar with them?
Yeah, I think so.
They got like national TV coverage because I guess for political reasons they were giving to causes and people who were politically out of favor, right? Oh. And they got all their money yanked and stolen, like the Canadian truckers and the Kyle Rittenhouse legal defense. So they set up Give, Send, Go, and that place just like boom to the moon.
Right.
Unfortunately, they don't do campaigns where you like ship product, right? They just take money donations,
right? Yes,
donations.
Yes.
I talked to them a couple of times, and they said yeah, and then they didn't do anything. And then Luke came and did it first. FundMyComic came and did it first, so now we're here.
Because of the Ottawa protest.
That's part of it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Tucker Carlson put it on his show because of the Ottawa protests.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, check out this campaign. Let me stop it right here. And then I have to share one more thing for you good people watching. I have my own campaign also going on right now. It's a second chance campaign for Perfect 10. It's a comic book series that I'm very proud of.
Nice.
It has 3 books out. It's so done, printed, done, ready to go.
Are you the artist?
No, sir. I'm the creator and the writer.
Oh, you're the writer. Very good.
The artist is Paul Rodrigues. He used to work for Marvel when Marvel was still cool.
Very nice. When was that? 70s?
Yeah, a long time ago. And now I get to work with him. So I'm very lucky. And I told him, don't you dare defeminize the ladies. And look, I want to.
She's not defeminized in the least.
No, exactly. So I wanted to offer people something that you can't find anymore in the mainstream, right? So
good.
Buff dudes, gorgeous chicks, fantastic action. The story is fantastic. So the story won awards, guys. I even worked with guys like Randy Green. He made this poster for us. So these 3 issues are completely done. So you place this order, and within a week, I can ship it out to you. So you don't have to wait until the campaign is over. And we made an extra print even for all the backers, especially for this campaign, which is oh my God, there's a lot. Which is this print right here. It's the second chance print. If you order a book, you get this print for free. Plus, we ship you this safeguard print also for free. And we have the second book, Crossworlds, which is a crossover book between JMO Comics and Antarctic Press. So check it out, guys. The link is in the description of this video. All right. William, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being my guest today.
You're very welcome.
Let's try to promote you some more. So share and stuff, and so get lots of money with your game.
Yeah, money.
And special thanks to the chat, to everyone who showed up today to watch us. Thank you so much for giving us your time. Without you, there's no point, right? So thank you. And if you like this conversation, please give this stream a like. If you didn't like us, give it a dislike, and I'm very sorry. I will have an extra show this Tuesday with Telepathic Bunny. Will be my guest. And then the Sunday after the regular show. So I hope to see you next Tuesday, guys. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.